Hello. Today we're going to learn how to run an Abney level survey to create a vertical profile from a water source to proposed cistern. Our goals for today are to first learn how to perform an Abney level survey, take measurements with Abney level, and record data properly. Second, learn how to produce an elevation profile plot with data from the survey for use by the design team. And finally, understand the process well enough to train a local to assist. First, we will go over the equipment you will need to run the Abney level survey. First off, you will need an Abney level. Second, you will need a tape measure to record slope distances. Third, you will need field notes to record all your data. Fourth, you will need 3 sticks of equal length that are about chest high. Also, you will need 5 to 10 small stakes or sticks to mark the ground, a compass or GPS unit, rope if you do not have a measuring tape, survey flagging to mark points, and a machete if you're going into a heavily wooded area. Next, we will look at how to use the Abney level. The first step is to look through the eyepiece of the Abney level. Then you will focus the crosshairs by moving the eyepiece out towards you until the crosshairs are in focus. Now, you will focus your target by adjusting the knob on the unseen side of the Abney level until your target comes into focus. Now, you will loosen the protractor lever. You will then adjust the protractor lever until the bubble is within the crosshairs in the eyepiece. Once it is level, you will tighten the lever, and then you will record your angle. This is what you will see when you look through the eyepiece of the Abney level. You have your upper crosshair, your lower crosshair, your center crosshair, the object you are targeting, and you have your level bubble. The goal is to get the level bubble between the upper and the lower crosshairs. If the bubble is below the crosshairs, you should move the protractor lever away from you. And if the bubble is above the crosshairs, you should move the protractor lever towards you. Once the bubble is between the upper and the lower crosshairs, you will tighten the protractor lever and record your angle. Next, we will learn some important terms. There is the surveyor, who will use the Abney level and will target the forward and reverse partners. Next, there is a forward partner who will move ahead of the surveyor carrying the zero end of the tape measure and will also be targeted for forward angles. And finally, there is a reverse partner who will follow behind the surveyor and will be targeted for reverse angles. And now, we will look at how you take a shot while running an Abney level survey. First thing you will want to do is to record the slope distance from the surveyor to the forward partner. This is done by placing the measuring tape on the tops of the sticks and pulling the measuring tape tight, then reading the distance. Next, you will need to get the forward angle. This is done by targeting the top of the forward partner stick, then leveling the Abney level until you get the angle. Also, the forward partner needs to be sure to move their hand up and down on the top of the stick to help the surveyor target the top of the stick. The surveyor will start from the water source, while the forward partner will start at point 1. First, you will record the slope distance using the tape measure. Then the surveyor will use the Abney level to target the top of the stick of the forward partner at point 1. The forward partner needs to remember to move their hand up and down on the top of the stick to help the surveyor sight the top of the stick. The surveyor will level the Abney level and will record the angle. This will be the forward angle to point 1. The forward partner needs to remember to place a stake at point 1 so the surveyor knows where to go next. Now the surveyor will move to point 1 and the forward partner will move to point 2 while the reverse partner will move to the water source. The surveyor will now target the reverse partner on the water source. Recording the angle works the same way as recording a forward angle. However, you do not need to record the slope distance. While this is going on, the forward partner can be preparing for the shot on point number 2. Once the angle is found, this will be the reverse angle to point number 1. Now the surveyor will turn to the forward partner again and record the slope distance from point 1 to point 2. The surveyor will now target the forward partner to get the forward angle from point 1 to point 2. You will repeat these steps until you reach the site of the proposed cistern. Also, you need to be sure to record key points of interest. These include locations of the markers or features such as the water source, the cistern, or fountain. Also, note if the preferred route of the pipe is different than the survey. If these features are present, all should be surveyed. This may require multiple routes to be recorded. There are a few tricks you can use when running a survey. These include making a tape measure from rope or survey flagging if you do not have a real tape measure. Also, you can use small sticks to mark the ground as opposed to stakes, and you can recruit locals to help. Once you have completed the survey, you can use these equations to convert your data into cumulative distance and elevation to develop your vertical profile. These can also be found in the village assessment packet. This is an example of a simple vertical profile developed in Microsoft Excel. And finally, this is an example of your final vertical profile that is made in AutoCAD that is ready to be sent to the design team.